start streaming. Okay. Hmm? Hmm. What? Come on, Twitter.
Well, messing with Twitter. I could get some of the discords that you're in. I'll go and post it in BB Gun Show.
Yeah, hold on. Just a sec. Alright. A videos game. Video
Videos game.
video console game.
Yeah. If OKKO was a pretty good show, but I think the thing I'll remember most about it is videos game. Just the phrase.
It's real easy to say and think about. And the winner is Gamers Everywhere.
Yep. Anyway, hello gamers. I'm here for your weekly order, which is to kill. So if you go out in the streets, just start killing people. I'll tell you when to stop. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong channel, isn't it? Anyway, welcome back to Final Fantasy V Part 8, where we are currently Bart's with Chocobo Tail. And here is James flickering through multiple for affinity tabs by the looks of it.
I am not.
Sure, you're not.
I'm specifically looking at
Yeah,
this
you're
guy
looking
on.
for the guide to the game that we're playing. Yeah, I know. There's a lot to this game, and you don't want to miss out on content. So, yeah.
Paste. Okay. Alright, now. Well, you remember that temple we saw surrounded by bridges? I think it would be a pretty cool thing if we went there right now.
The Bridge Temple.
I remember that temple in Ocarina of Time.
Yep, you get the bridge medallion, I can't think of a joke for what the item would be. Oh, is this the big bridge that we have a battle on?
I think it was.
I would hope so. It'd be weird to have a bridge that's any bigger than this.
Okay, status. Next level. Lena's almost level 33, and I do need a level divisible by 3. Alright, some punks think they can fight us.
No, it's the gargoyles.
The gargoyles
They're
of
on some kind of show with Jonathan Frakes.
the gargoyles of Quest.
Yeah, I've never actually seen the gargoyles.
Mug. They absorb holy.
Because they're ground flying types, obviously.
Oh, Sildra, we can show off the summon.
Thunderstorm.
It's a wind elemental attack.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, it
You
is.
know what? This may as well happen. Oh, you got your 100th high potion, just tossing it on the ground and letting it shatter.
It turned into dust as soon as I touched it.
No, it's funnier to do the like adventures webcomic thing of, well, we can only carry 99 of them, just shattering it.
It's been a while since I've read Adventures.
You should reread it. It's still pretty funny.
Probably.
Yeah. Although I say that as someone who is in the same server as the guy who writes it.
Small world.
Yeah. I mean, because he did kind of run an online TCG for several years, and that's how I met him. Yeah.
Man.
There's actually an Adventures 2, like a sequel to Adventures, except it's a bit slower paced. It isn't like the gag a day kind of thing. It's this whole thing. It started off as an involved like Fallout parody.
Sounds interesting.
Really know why? Yeah. Yep, just loving all this dead air.
Sorry, I just had to scratch myself.
Yep. Should've made that at ASMR.
Oh, so these enemies,
Third.
they have a unique weapon called an Avis Killer. Oh, that's right.
And we just ran away from them.
Yep. But
Yes,
the,
we didn't want it that much.
the Avis Killer does extra damage against Avises.
Is that all it does?
Oh, damn it. Lynn is not the right
Thunder.
level. This guy... They have this blue magic I want. Getting closer.
Unlimited power.
And everyone's a multiple of level 2. Or,
I am the Senate.
you're supposed to scream it, by the way. The unlimited power line.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to scream. Like, it seems kind of rude to my neighbors to scream.
God, look how much
Again,
damage
these
the
walls
chicken.
aren't completely paper thin, so
How much damage the chicken knife is doing. Does like
yeah,
over
they're such cowards.
over 2,000 points of damage. Problem is that. Huh. Too bad we have endgame magic. Oh, right, you can't. For some reason, in this port, you can't use L or R to select all of them. I was playing Final Fantasy VI earlier.
Yeah.
That lets you do that.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VI has a few quality of life improvements over this. It's got its own weird system, though.
Yeah, but magic here is easier to get than in that game.
Oh, definitely.
You basically have to grind for it. Summons also work differently.
Summons work differently in basically every game.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, Final Fantasy VII seems like cheating because it's got materia. 8 has the whole GF system. 9 has it as a whole pot thing, and so does 10, and those work in very different ways.
8 kind of takes some cues from 6,
Yeah.
but also does its own thing.
Yeah, GFs aren't quite like equivalent to espers, but I can see what you mean there.
By the way, when you see any Japanese media talk espers, do you always think about Final Fantasy VI?
Oh no, I think about the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
No, that's
Time
worse.
travelers, espers, aliens, sliders.
This guy has every level spell.
Yeah, esper is actually a
Oh, that's the one I want.
common term in weirdly common term in Japanese media. Like it's just that's their word for psychic.
Yeah.
Sure. Like there's a Yu-Gi-Oh character called Esperoba who is, well, an Esper, or claims to be anyway. He turns out not to be, but that's a whole other thing.
Level 5, level 3 flare.
Oh yeah, now we've got Flare on 1/3 of all enemies.
Huh. Never got level 2 old. Weird. Well, anyway.
So set one of them to Blue Mage and just wait for that.
Yeah, I'll do
There's
that.
an enemy that can use level 2 old.
I mean, we already are up against one.
Yeah, so do it.
Just let me change my equipment. Oh, you're already a master. Yeah, learning. Eh. Stop wearing that. Earn level 2 old. Oh, another diamond armor.
Just worthless diamonds.
Yeah. Girl's best friend. Okay. What I want to do next. So there's a good place to grind, actually. Now that we have level 3 flare.
Yeah, I love that we're just going to grind for an entire stream.
Nope.
Yeah. Now I figure.
There's another blue magic I need. And it's a really good one, too.
Alright then. Are we going to get that next? Ugh, sorry. There's that bone meal again.
Being a problem as usual.
I know I ask this every time, but is the bone meal really that useful to you?
I'm keeping it.
Yeah, I know you're keeping it, but I'm asking, is it worth it? Is there like one mandatory fight that you want it for, or something?
Don't make me get rid of my bone meal.
Like, I feel that this is like a one ring kind of situation where you become corrupted and attached to it, and you won't let us get rid of the bone meal, even though it is actively detrimental to all of us.
We can't throw it into a volcano anyway.
I mean, you can sell it.
That sounds like it would make the problem worse.
I mean, it wouldn't be our problem anymore. It's not like it's a video game. It's not like other NPCs are going to find it and use it. I'm not telling you to reverse pickpocket onto another character so they automatically equip it. Even though that'd be very funny.
This isn't Oblivion, so you can't do that. Hold on, let me save. Have to save on land. Tell you, many pirates died because they couldn't save. World's merging kind of has to fuck up some environment stuff and also economical stuff, you know. Locations that weren't landlocked previously are landlocked now.
Yeah, you just land in the famous port city and it's just landlocked entirely now. That would actually be both a fun gag and hilariously cruel. Oh.
Yeah, that.
Go in the hole.
So this is how you advance the plot. Can't fight it. We're being sucked in. Good.
Watch out, we're falling into the pothole.
Free ride. Here we go. Oh God, we're gonna run into the nostalgia critic.
I mean, the nostalgia critic is the final boss, so.
That's right. X-Def remembered it, so we didn't have to. And now we're out. Yes, it's going to where the old kingdom was. that Lena... There's the town I wanted to be at. Not so much the town as this one location. This town was a place that is now landlocked.
Watch out for those likes.
So most of the third world, the merged world, is basically optional, and we just needed to go there to advance the plot. And while we're at it, thief. You have to equip learning. Eh.
There's that bone mail again.
And there's the thief gloves. What's great is the enemy we're looking for, its common steel is dark matter.
Love just sailing back and forth in the same two tiles forever and having to get back in the boat if we ever leave them.
Yep.
It's like looking for a free pass.
Huh. There's... I forget which game it was, but there is a Pokemon game where there are only a few tiles of water to get a Pokemon in, but the tile is different every day.
Yeah, it's seeded randomly from a... Yeah, it's a real pain to find it. It was also I can't remember which Pokemon it is that only appears on certain trees when headbutted, which are determined at random as well. It's like a 1 in 100 chance, even if it is one of those, so good luck.
There was like tree munchlax.
Munchlax, that was it.
No, you didn't headbutt for them. You had to put honey on 4 different trees.
Oh, the honey thing, I hated that.
Oh, there it is.
Stingray, Stingray.
Stingray,
Stingray. Stingray,
This is
Stingray.
the best place to get dark matters. And also... Actually, I need to heal up. Mighty Guard! Nice. Gives us both defense.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, both defensive spells and float.
Yeah. That becomes becomes Big Guard, at least in Final Fantasy VII, where it gives Barrier, M-Barrier, and Haste, which is really good.
Yeah, Mighty Guard is pretty consistent, the translation.
Yeah.
Oh, I have already gotten it. Everything is so much cheaper to cast in this game as well, compared to 6.
Yeah, this game is a lot, like, it's more generous both with its magic points and with stuff you can do without magic.
But magic is way more OP in 6.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that is the whole story thing in Final Fantasy VI, is that magic isn't common.
Yeah. Magic is actually overpowered in story. I think the Empire is just like is able to be as powerful as it is because it has magic. Also, Ultima is in 6. Wow, we are not very effective at killing.
Yeah, this fight has gone on for a pretty long time, considering.
I don't want to risk attacking with the chicken knife,
Yeah.
because it could force me to run and I wouldn't be able to get Mighty Guard. God damn it, Bards. Aim!
What are the odds for making you run? It's something like 1 in... how much was it?
Every 4 hits.
Oh, 1 in 4? That's much worse than I thought. I thought it was like 1 in 32 or something. I was gonna say, hey, you know what, those are good odds. But these aren't.
Oh god, she's nearly dead. Oh, that's 28 BP. Holy shit. Also, antidote. Mighty Guard is like costly, but really good. Anyway, let's sleep in it. Inns are super cheap in this game.
Yeah, so that Haunted Inn in Dragon Quest 3, like, it turns out between versions of the game they actually massively reduce the amount of money you need to spend to sleep there, solely so that they could jump scare, well not jump scare, but you know, surprise them with the whole reveal of Actually, everyone in the town is dead.
Ah,
Which is, that's good enough reason to, like, massively lower the price of something in game because it's, part of the story. I want you to see it. Then again, Pokemon more or less is the inequivalent, just being completely free.
oh
I
yeah.
think the only time you're ever charged for using a Pokemon Center in the games is because it's Team Skull's Pokemon Center.
And it
Which is
costs
at least, like, it's a gag with them that, they actually need the money.
only costs like 10 Pokebucks.
Yeah. Just wish you could, like, subscribe to Team Skull's Patreon or something.
Yeah.
Just to
I
support them.
I think I definitely need one. This desert has a bunch of enemies that levels are divisible by 3. So level 3 flare is great for grinding in this desert.
So how do you land in it?
Good question. It looks like there could be a spot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, it's very funny that you're like flying around it going, yeah, I need to go and kill enemies in here and you can't find where to land. I don't know either.
I was going to suggest Black Chocobo, but I don't think it can go over mountains.
Can't go over mountains.
Yeah, it's a helicopter Chocobo. Just going to check and see if I can actually not go over mountains. Totally can.
Well, apparently you can. Is there anywhere you can land? I think these can land in forests.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't even know if you can land on deserts, but there's a forest in there. Just having to constantly check the map.
Just can't go over these mountains. Don't know why those are so not get overable. Well, that hit.
Omanite. And yes, I know an ammonite is an actual thing. Is it not like an anemones? I can never pronounce it. Anemones. There we go.
I want to get everyone's HP to at least above 1,000. Alright.
Yeah, just enough to survive 1,000 needles. Which, as you know, is the final boss's special attack. I don't think it is, but, you know.
Now that's a one shot.
I'm just looking at Frank's Ken Penders, and there's a whole, like, summary article about the Scourge, the speed demon thing. And I cannot believe this happened over the course of 4 days.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been going on for months.
Really? Feels only like 2 days for me.
Nope, November 15th to November 19th.
Just looking at stuff on Twitter. Poorly aged things.
Yeah.
YouTube saying that they have a dislike button. To be fair, a dislike button is kind of a bad idea. In hindsight. God damn it. Why wasn't my hair? Now we're killing. Probably until level 36. I should get shurikens. Just checking everyone's job level. God, look at how cheap that is. 9 MP with golden
A small
Or
price to pay for a level 3 flare. It's flare with a condition attached. It can be cheap.
yeah, but still, that is powerful. Just thinking about my run in Final Fantasy VI. I'm almost done with the current amount of spells I can get in the part of the game. Gonna have to get more. How is everyone's stats? Almost level? Oh dear. This is why I shouldn't hesitate. Yeah, I have a cottage. Just gonna set up this cottage in the middle of the desert. Bye. So, how's your day been? Mary?
I've honestly not really done much today, so I don't have much to say on that subject. Yeah, I've kind of spent the last couple of days actually doing stuff because I had days off, and today just lazing around.
Nice.
Yeah. Just business.
Heh, nice. Wow, these guys. Never mind. Well, oh, I gotta check on the stream health. Still good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably not terribly interesting to for me to sit and tell you about, oh yeah, I've spent most of the day still playing Heroes of Might and Magic 3 because
You know what? Tell
every
me about
couple
that
of
game.
years. Huh?
Tell me about
Tell
that
you
game.
about that game?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you about it though, because I just have this weird assumption that everybody's played it. It's like one of the iconic turn-based games. I don't know. But otherwise, yeah, not really having that interesting a day to talk about. And usually we have like at least one other person guesting here, so when I don't have much to say, I can just bounce off them.
Just cast reflect on yourself and cast spells on yourself.
I'm sorry, what do you think about casting Reflect on yourself to bounce spells?
Yeah. You need something to bounce off of.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're getting at now. Anyway, let's go to the inn. Spend 10 gil.
Oh yeah, this is an early game town.
Yeah. Yeah, so in the Baldur's Gate games, for some reason there's like 4 different levels of like ridiculous opulence you can reach when you're spending night at the inn. And I have zero idea if they actually have any in-game effect for me to like go for, yeah, let me have the royal suite for 20 gold instead of just sleeping in the stables for 1.
Seems to be like 8 gold. Oh god damn it.
In fact, I should probably look that up because I don't actually know if that does anything.
Might heal you more. I don't know. Oh my. Within an island shrine, kissed by wind, 1 tablet rests.
Oh, are you meant to be doing the like both talking at once thing?
Eh.
Anyway.
Let's look. Oh, dang it. Opened up DS emulator. Well, whatever. Ah!
Yeah, apparently the the inn rooms in Baldur's Gate do affect something, and it's just how much base HP recovery you get for resting from 1 to 4, hence 4 categories of rooms, except that's next to worthless, because if you've got any kind of healer in your party, it will far outstrip the 1 hit point recovery difference. during the levels. Like, Cure Light Wounds is already, like, I think up to 8. And you're going to have more than one copy of Cure Light Wounds in your party.
And you get Cure Light Wounds automatically. It cast Illusion and then died.
Yeah.
Rising Sun. Throwing weapon with a jagged, sharp blade. Actually, I think it might cause the same damage in the back, hopefully. Oh! Hey, these things. Wow! That sucked. Oh, it absorbs that. Are you level 3? No. Get stoned. Damn it. Remember when the first boss used that attack? Of course.
No, you chicken knifed.
Eh.
Yep. There's the bone nail again. It's not even a once an episode thing, it's every time you do anything.
I can't program it specifically to not be in the thing when you get it. This is actually the right way to go.
A river's pipe entering noise.
Do. Ooh, what could be in the treasure chest? Oh.
9,000? Oh, worthless money. Maybe we should stream a Mario game sometime.
I was thinking.
All of them. Oh?
I was thinking of streaming a platformer.
Oh, nice. any indication of what platformer it would be?
It would be on the N64.
Yeah, as the N64 goes, platformers are mostly okay there. Like, there are some astonishingly bad ones, just as there are some absolute classics.
I mean, every system has bad games.
Yeah, no, it's just like if you said, "Oh, I was thinking of playing an N64 RPG," I would almost certainly say, "Do not do that,"
There's not that
because
many.
there's only a handful, and uh, the ones that are good are also debatably like mostly not RPGs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the dams, all those little guys walking on their front legs.
Actually. Hmm. Wait, why is Crilly sapped? That was weird. Oh no! Oh, one of these. Yeah, she's being sapped. Did I equip the Thornlet? God damn it.
Honestly, I'm just surprised you haven't equipped the bone mail again.
Tech
There's a
ring.
connector.
Just put this on. Oh wait, it's up here. Protect ring. Ether. Shadow dancers. Yeah, they both got gold hairpins. Yeah. Oh, right. The absorbs wind. Uh, Tot Avis.
Todd Howard.
Thought Howard.
Fought Howard. You know, there are so many jokes you could make about Fort Howard, and all of them are in bad taste. So it's not.
You were ever good taste? How much HP does this have?
I mean, it's practically a boss monster.
Level
33,000 hit points.
It's absurd.
Yeah.
But 78 BP. It doesn't give experience. Crystal Helm. Leslie Helm. I failed at words today. I guess electricity plus ice equals wind.
Well, obviously.
Gained equips shields. So tell us more about video games.
Videos game?
Yes.
I mean, you're kind of putting me on the spot here. What videos game would you like to hear about?
What's an obscure one, you know?
I'm sorry, what?
What's an obscure one, you know?
Oh, probably the most obscure one I know is a game that was actually only brought out on Steam like a couple of years ago, I think, called Tarotica Voodoo, which is a really weird. It's kind of hard to explain what it is. It's a very minimalist-looking game that, nonetheless, is a really interesting puzzle thing. Again, it is super hard to explain what it is. I could probably link a video explaining that, but
Third floor. Beast Killer. Okay. It's a whip.
other absurdly obscure games, most ones I can think of are very old and really obscure in that respect. Or they're indie games and they're not exactly obscure, they're just not mainstream, like, well, any of the RPG Maker ones, Yume Nikki, Aruoni, Mad Favor.
They're obscure, they're just not mainstream. We fell through the earth.
Yeah.
Krill is sharing level multiples with many people today.
Yeah, I think the most obscure, like, fairly recent game that I can think of is Aeon of Sands, The Trail, which is, well, you've played Legend of Grimrock. It's kind of like that, but with like a post-apocalyptic desert kind of aesthetic.
Named Call. Oh, she mastered.
Oh, alright.
It's mastered. It's random. Why would you want that? Just realized how low in health we are. Let's use it again. I'm just thinking about that one French-Canadian dub of Dragon Ball Z. The Tree of Might, specifically.
Oh, Tree of Might.
The Big Green dub.
Let that child alone.
Yep. It's Big Green.
Yes, we all know about Big Green.
I like how the dragon sounds in that one. The
How does
eternal
the
dragon.
dragon sound in that?
Like a grumpy old man.
I mean, like I could see that working.
It also talks a little too fast.
Yeah, you get that in a lot of dubs. With characters talking much faster than they should, just because it's like, oh, we can't actually fit the translation into the time we've got.
But this is very clearly unintended.
Yeah.
Like... Oh,
It's
we're
the
just
kind of
getting
thing-
destroyed by these guys.
Yeah.
Should probably raise Barts before I try that. Arise, Barts. Arise.
Was alright.
Anyway. I have granted your wish. Goodbye forever.
It's more common to see, like, in dubs, like, you're translating dialogue and you're like, actually, this takes much longer to say in our language than it did in Japanese, so we're going to have to, like, in shots showing other people's reactions that were silent before, we're now dubbing over, so you can continue the exposition. Yeah. Then again, like the first time I really saw that as a kid was Samurai Pizza Cats, where they dubbed over scenes that had no dialogue, just so they could make more jokes.
It happens in a lot of dubs.
Yeah. Not quite the same way as Pizza Cats, but you know, it does happen everywhere.
Oh god. Rude.
Should have been a geomancer.
Oh, that's rude. That's exceedingly rude.
Mr. Kipling's exceedingly rude cakes.
There's also a dub by a company called Speedy. It, is pretty bad.
Yeah, a lot of the Dragon Ball like movie dubs were just terrible on the whole. Because, well, back at the time when they were dubbing movies, it just wasn't as big a franchise as it is considered nowadays.
Like the Speedy dub, people just sound incomprehensible most of the time.
Yeah.
Dragon Fang. Fucker! Nope, I gotta be careful about that. Oh, God, what was that one? I forget what place did it, but Digimon Adventure had that one really bad dub for that one language. Where
I'm not sure what one you're talking about, go on.
everyone sounds bored. Like, it ends up being hilarious.
Honestly, I've heard anime dubs where they just have zero emotion in anything, and it's clear that they are just like, this is a first take kind of thing, no direction or anything, just reach words out.
Yeah, that one very much was. And also, they decided to give each of the Digimon computer voices, so it made it even worse. Oh, that didn't work. Uh, yeah, does like use it incredibly fast. Sky isn't even hard, just has way too much HP. Boy there, fuck off. Oh, there it is. Avis Killer.
Avis Killer, which will help you only in killing this monster.
To be fair, it's very annoying to take down.
Oh yeah, but the only reason to kill it is to get that weapon, right? I know, you're going to grind levels or something.
Not on that enemy. And it's only job levels you can grind on that enemy. Fuck! No, I can't actually change someone to Geomancer because of the upcoming boss's gimmick. Don't be annoying. No. Aha! And we don't have any more cottages. Fuck this. Oh, item. Ah! Fuck this place. I have something that helps run with running away, right? Circle it. No, I don't feel like it. Said no. Oh, you jerk. Ugh, it's not letting me out. Just gold needle him. Her. Fuck this whole thing. Okay. Nice crit. So,
So,
what's a favorite game of yours?
a favorite game of mine.
Yeah.
Honestly, really looking forward to the World of Horror update that's coming up, just because that's a game that I keep coming back to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still early access, but it's got so much to it that it's worth buying right now. And they're about to dump a huge update.
Yes, I should try that.
You should. There's, like, even if you've seen streams of it, like, I think you were there for the gun show streams,
No.
you will not have seen everything the game can throw at you, and sometimes just, wow, that is so hilariously awful. It's fantastic. I love it. Honestly, I'm just looking at my list of Steam games that I've got a lot of time on for this. If Kitty Cat Herder was here, I'd talk about Fallout New Vegas, because that's definitely up there.
Yeah, I have so many hours, like 500 hours.
Alright. This is the trans girl experience of playing Fallout New Vegas.
Experience of playing
It's like a gag about it, but on the other hand, it is absolutely a thing that happens.
Oh, you fucker. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. He's Jerry from Undertale. No one likes him. Makes everything go way too long. And like has too much HP.
Yeah, you can't even murder Jerry without jeopardizing the good end.
Yeah, you just have to ditch him. So I have 500 hours in like New Vegas. Have not beaten it
He
yet.
doesn't. You've not beaten New Vegas, not gotten any of the endings.
Nope. Because I keep messing up and like...
And on the wild card ending multiple times.
I keep trying to get that one.
It's easy. What are you getting stuck on? Come on, if you really want it, you could just legitimately you stream Fallout New Vegas. We will talk you through how to get it.
Usually get distracted by stuff.
But all I know is that Yes Man is my robot son. I must protect him at all costs, even though he is actually invulnerable.
What the fuck? How does that work? That's not...
He's what?
What? I thought it was hitting them with the rod to heal them. That's what I get for using magic lamps. Betrayal. Shout out to Zori. What is that ability? This is stun an enemy. Oh, that sounds useless. Smacking them with the side of. Catch and stop enemy attacks. That sounds useful, actually. Fuck off, Thornlet. Fuck off, Bone Mail. Chicken knife. Come back. I need you so desperately. I'm so sorry I treated you poorly before. I need you! I almost said it was doing less damage than the Masamune, but it's doing more. It's just I was thinking of the crits, it was doing less. Yep, that was useful. Thank you, God. Thank you, chicken knife. I'll never doubt you again. Numb blades. Actually, hopefully they aren't immune to wind damage. Nice. Gained equipped rods. Kotetsu. Oh, she mastered Time Mage. Nope, that's White Mage. Oh, you don't have protect ring on anymore. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on the light. Hey everyone, I'm back.
Welcome back to part 9 of Final Fantasy. Yeah.
Part 9 of Final Fantasy 9.
Oh, we're playing Final Fantasy 9 now.
Yep,
Who's this clown?
excited by the thoughts of when warriors could have made it this far. Think it's only a group of little girls. Alright, Bart's a girl now.
I mean, good for her.
This entire game is trans pride.
Not intentionally, but yes, it is.
Oh, I found the right one. Or, wait. Yep.
Oh, right, yeah, you can't bring a Geomancer to this fight because all of their attacks hit everyone and that just sets off counterattacks.
Yep. Oh.
Instead, we've got
God,
this,
no.
this monster named for like a specific like cultural thing, which you probably shouldn't be naming random monsters after. Yeah. Then again, this was the 90s,
Krill!
so it's like, yeah.
Stop trying to run! It's a boss fight! Actually, this
You
was
know-
the 2000s. The translation is, anyway.
It's like, if you can't run away, the chicken knife has no drawbacks.
It's not supposed to, anyway. Oh, well, I guess I should haste everyone. Krill! Wow. She's actually kind of... You know what? Did it seriously shift back to this one? Yep. Okay, so it's not that one again. Fraga. This boss is boring. Right, you can't summon. Nice. Okay.
I'm getting absolutely zero feedback when I attack enemies. There we go. That one actually hurt.
Yeah, but then it changes. I love random guesswork. It's rewarding. Wait, no, you have ribbon. Oh, did I win? Yep, I won. What?
Oh, still confused.
Oh no, did the game unequip ribbon on him? That was painful.
You know, I'm sure Steam at one point had a way to like order by amount of time played.
Game to the Fork Tower resting place is the strongest white and black magic spells have
Oh,
opened.
Fork Tower. Oh, we've got a new guest.
Something written on the tab.
Written on the tablet.
Twin houses.
Hello?
Hey, Andy.
Welcome.
Strong.
Hey, Andy, sweetie. Sorry, I couldn't
So I'm-
resist.
I'm going to try resisting just automatically going into a spiel as soon as I enter the room.
No, you go ahead. We're not really saying that much today.
Well, then I'm succeeding.
So, what do you want to rant about? If you're ranting, we can't hear you. I mean, I think you might have muted your mic or something. Alright.
Maybe connection's bad.
Oh, I've been busy. There was a panel for a game that I play. So basically, I've been sending info about it to everybody else who cares.
What game? What game?
Okay.
Fate Grand Order.
Ah.
Oh, Fate Grand Order.
There was
Yeah.
there was a Thanksgiving event, so to speak, or at least
Finally,
yeah.
we can
It's a
use
gotcha.
Christopher Columbus as a cute anime girl.
You can actually. He's considered a villain.
Oh, okay. As he should be, I suppose. Well, it's just when it comes to Fate, my usual assumption is it's a historical figure turned into an anime girl. It's not always the case. Sometimes they're still, you know, guys. It's just
He's literally considered neutral evil by the game.
yeah.
Fate
There are
is
some actual historical villains that it does say, yeah, these guys are unambiguously evil. He's one of them.
Fate is kind of weird about its morality or D&D style alignments. That game's version of Gilgamesh was called Chaotic Good.
Yeah, Gilgamesh is a very weird character in the Fate setting. He's a very prominent figure in Fate Stay Night to begin with.
I would argue the Gilgamesh from Fate Stay Night was his persona at the very beginning of the epic. Keep in mind, one of the reasons that the gods sent Enkidu to
Yeah.
Gilgamesh, or teach him a lesson, was because he was setting a law that he got to sleep with everyone's wives before their husbands did.
Yeah, that's a famously, like,
And
can't
even
remember
the Epic of Gilgamesh said, yeah,
you say for like
yeah, dude,
people
you
from
don't do
other
that. You
cultures
just
that
don't
we
do
don't
that.
like. There's a whole thing called like Prima Nocta because it came up in so many tales of other civilizations. Never the ones telling it. It was always, oh, those weird people who live in that other country do this. I think it's actually like mentioned as a thing in the book 1984
Oh,
because it's
well, it's rather interesting.
yeah.
It's rather interesting.
Mm.
Is
You're missing out a
they
lot,
found
John.
what was it 5 years ago? Was it 5 years ago? They found a part. They recovered a piece of the Epic of Gilgamesh. And it's
Yeah, they found
interesting because
tablets.
it was about how they fought the. Yeah, it was about how Gilgamesh and Enkidu fought the monster Humbaba, but it wasn't just Gilgamesh was full hero. They actually go, he really shouldn't have done that.
You shouldn't have done that. Met the terrible fate, haven't you, Gilgamesh?
Which is rather interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does meet with a terrible fate because part of that is because of his own terrible choices.
Yeah.
Like he's actually given multiple second chances and fails all of them.
Yeah. Anyway, well, I didn't really play that much of Fate Grand Order. In fact, I tried to get into it a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like, when it, I think fairly near when I did.
Here's what I always say about the Fate series.
Sure.
I would never try to get somebody into it who's not already into it.
Yeah. The thing is, I like parts of it conceptually. It's just like most of my experience of it is playing. Is it Fate Extra on the PSP? Because my brother bought the game and was so hilariously bad at it. He said, "Oh, it's broken. I can't beat it. It must be cheating." Basically, all through it out, and I just kind of played through it despite him. It's easy. It's rock paper scissors. Anyone can memorize it. Yeah.
Fate kind of.
In retrospect, I just realized he wasn't very good at video games.
No, that's Golf's Castle. God damn it, I'm bad at castles. Huh. We'll probably go there later. That's one we've been to. Oh, hey, this area opened up.
In fairness, the FF5 combined map is pretty confusing.
Yeah. Like, it's definitely confusing for the people on the map. Man, their whole lifestyle is We've
been a coastal town for the last 400 years, but now we're landlocked.
Yeah,
Well, that's starvation.
yeah, pretty much.
No use for any of these boats.
Knock silly. Oh, you. Well, that's not so bad. Clang, clang, clang with the trolley. Can we not run from this fight? Or am I just having bad RNG? Probably the latter. Ugh. Oh, I thought they couldn't use spells if they were confused. Finally. Okay, Bart, you do have the fucking... What do you mean the ribbon doesn't block confuse? Katana?
Oh yeah, Sasuke's katana. Now Naruto Fortnite Rio.
Oh yeah, that is definitely a thing now.
It's a thing that exists for some reason.
I do need to get people to be rangers.
So, I don't quite know how this legendary weapons thing works. Is it that there are 4 tablets and each of them gives you 3 of the weapons?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's simpler than I thought it was going to be then.
Just realized. Should really be getting her as a red mage. Actually. Yeah.
But yeah, I probably could talk a lot about the Fate setting. Most of my knowledge of it is from the earlier games like Fate Stay Night or you know those kind of games rather than Fate Grand Order. Because I tried the gacha game and kind of bounced off it when I tried. It's from the period of time when every gacha game had Go in the title, so you got Pokemon Go, Fate Go, you know? Hitman Go. Hitman Go wasn't a gacha.
Hitmonlee.
Fate Grand Order is kind of responsible for a weird trend in gacha games, which is every one of them after that game has here's Joan of Arc but as an anime girl. Because she's like her legend is not that far off actually just being an anime plot, really.
Wonder why. Wonder.
Hmm?
Speaking of legends that are anime,
Sure.
is there any anime King Arthur stuff?
You're asking if there's an anime King Arthur when we're talking about the Fate setting, which has at least 6 copies of the anime King Arthur.
I don't mean that one. I mean full-on animes that are about the the Arthurian legends.
Not that I can actually think of. The thing is, that would be like a really basic idea that you could have for an anime. And I don't think it's ever actually came up. Nope. Talking about blowing up the Twin Towers, huh? The stars aren't taken from the towers at the same time, they'll explode.
Magic can't melt steel beams.
Welcome back.
My connection is crap as always.
We noticed you were cutting out a lot even before you left, so, you know. But yeah. Honestly, I know very little about Fate Grand Order. Aside from things that have been told to me, like, there's a character in Fate Extra who is kind of awful. He's, I want to say he's Gawain of the Night Table.
Yep.
Sorry, of the Round Table.
I'm just saying, yes, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's a late game boss, and in his pre-fight dialogue, depending on who you've got as your servant, he has a different, unique slur to drop in them. And it's like, wow, this guy is awful. And Fate Grand Order recently had a character who was like an imposter Gawain, but also she's like a huge lady with surprisingly like actually functional armor to protect her extremely prominent chest. And it's like everyone.
Yeah, Fairy
I
Knight
know,
Gawain.
Yeah, more or less just said, you know what, this is the real Gawain now. We don't care about the original one. Like, she's a different character entirely.
Well,
we just all love her instead.
There's plot about there's plot about her.
This is very funny.
Basically, okay. Basically, she's from Lost Belt 6. I'm not going to go into what a Lost Belt is. But long story short, Morgan Le Fay went back in time and made her own Knights of the Round Table. And she was Gawain's replacement.
Which is good, because the original Gawain kind of sucked as a person.
Onion Gawain on the other hand.
Or at least the one that we see in Fate Extra. Couldn't say they're full go or anything.
Wonder Wand. Wand that randomly casts spells.
Yeah, so fun fact, there's a D&D item called either the Wand of Wonder or the Rod of Wonder, and what it does is it casts a random spell, like any spell, at
A random spell, doesn't it?
Yeah. You have no choice over what it does. It's completely
Not
random.
as bad as, still not as bad as the deck of many things.
Oh, the deck of many things can kill entire parties. Like, not just kill them, but render them completely, like, inoperable in any sense. It's great, and I love it. It's also... You put this in if you don't mind the campaign going so off the rails that it stops mattering.
I wish for a deck of many things.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Wish
a
for
good
deck
bow.
of many things is like wishing... I wish the campaign would end right now.
That bow is pretty good. Anyway. High potion. 5th floor. Locks, socks, cocks, lingerie. Also, these guys are dueling knights, yet there's 2 of them. Should have spelled it with an A if you want that kind of dueling. Oh boy. Get back up.
He's a dueling knight, and he's got a really good Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Yeah.
Can't believe Joey was like considered a top tier duelist when his deck is just random effects.
The thing is, like, that's actually, like, the whole thing is his deck is so unreliable that in order to actually make it work, he's legitimately a fairly skilled duelist by the end. It's just, you know, very funny that early on everything comes into coin flips and dice rolls, but later on he is actually planning ahead. And he goes through more of a character arc in that than Yugi does. Because Yugi has always been a competent player, he just didn't have confidence about Yami.
Yeah, Yami just plays for him.
Yeah, and the thing is, he doesn't necessarily need to, because Yugi is a perfectly competent player in his own right, as, you know, final arc of Duel Monsters shows.
Oh, Defender apparently does the main Gash's blocking effect. I learned that main Gash, however it's pronounced, is actually the French for left hand.
Yep, Mangosh is... It's a type of dagger that you hold along with a long sword of some kind. It's kind of like a dueling dagger that you would hold with a rapier. So you'd have your main weapon in your right hand and your other one would be some kind of dueling dagger. Usually either like...
Oh boy.
Those, what they call the wavy daggers, I can't remember what they're called, or a sword breaker dagger, which would, like, they were called breakers, but really they were there to catch a sword and disarm your opponent. Hence being ones with one blade in the middle and 2 shorter blades inside.
So I've changed equipment.
Like a sai. So
Yeah.
a bit tighter.
Yeah, so Defender instead of Excalibur, because the boss absorbs holy elements.
Yep. Excalibur. Excalibur. Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually, like, as you said, I don't think I've seen an anime or manga anywhere which is straight up this is the Legends of King Arthur.
Straight up what?
No,
Legends of King Arthur.
yeah, it's like there's
Oh,
no,
King.
like,
Oh.
you could argue like Fate's Day Night has, yeah, it's about King Arthur, but it's not about the legends, like specifically of the Knights of the Round Table, Morgan Le Fay, Merlin, that kind of thing. Except when it is. That is, again, doesn't really count. Maybe it's just because it's such an obvious idea.
Oh, here we go.
No?
There was one.
Ooh. So, spill.
It's like really old, and like the only
Yep.
quality there is now is VHS-y. Here, second here. Da-da-da-da. Okay. I'll put the opening to it in cartoons and stuff. Let me see if I can find more info.
Yeah, definitely not one I've heard of.
Ooh, nice. That was a crit. This boss is pretty straightforward.
Can't even find anything. Yeah, I can only find like subtitles in French for it.
Yeah.
I know that there was like a Western cartoon back in the 80s, I think, called King Arthur and the Knights of Justice, which was about a modern day American football team get transported to a fantasy world and form, you know, the Knights of the Round Table. And it's not a good series. You did get like a spin-off game. Actually, what year was this? Huh, it was 1992. Which, yeah, that explains why it's got a SNES game, which was notoriously buggy. And this is the one game along the fetch quest, because they never implemented anything else.
Oh, the power of holy.
Here's my recommendation. It's not anime, but it's really amazing.
Oh, by the way.
Look up the Prince.
I'm sorry, you're cutting out again.
Look up the Prince Valiant cartoon.
Oh,
sometime.
Prince
That was
Valiant.
actually pretty good.
I genuinely never remember watching the show, but I know that I've seen it because I've definitely seen the opening of it, like, on Saturday mornings, like, watching other cartoons around it.
So, you missed the boss doing something, and that something was...
The funny thing about liking the cartoon is there was a I think it still is. There's a comic of Prince Valiant, and
Yeah,
I swear to God, it's the most boring thing on God's green earth.
Yeah.
Because it's like
has any fun memories.
Yeah,
anyway, you were saying, James?
it was
Oh, sorry.
a boss.
Yeah, it's a boss.
I'm shutting up.
yeah. The thing about that boss was it tried to cast Holy, but has 0 MP. So it just dies. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, continue. With Prince Valiant comic being kind of boring. Oh, here's the Omniscient.
Okay. Yeah. And the really fun thing about the Prince Valiant cartoon is whatever was on. Oh, I don't know what station it was on, but they're like heavily Christian, so they had to avoid magic, actual magic, and pretend it was like science and stuff. So we get what that resulted in was roughly a dark fantasy setting.
Dark fantasy. And hissing.
I'd say more of a low fantasy if it's, you know, no magic.
Low fantasy.
In a
Seems
fantasy
fair.
setting. Or very low magic. Yeah, I'm looking at the opening of Legend of Prince Valiant right now, and I'm like, I have absolutely seen this, and I've absolutely, like, watched episodes of this and could tell you nothing about it. There are shows that I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes of, and I can go, oh wow, this made a huge impression on me. This is one that I must have seen in between other cartoons on Saturday mornings, and so there's nothing there. I don't remember anything.
This guy has a weird assortment of spells. Level
Yeah,
1
Omniscient is weird.
Level 1 and 2 spells. He's also weak to wind. Oh, I just remembered something. So Final Fantasy VI has 2 versions of the Meteor spell. Oh, got himself. Yeah, 2 versions of the Meteor spell. One that acts like the one in this game. Ha! Get owned, shitlord. You just cast Flare on yourself. Black Magic Flare. The tower! It's disappearing! And we're just out. So I thought he was going to give us Meteor.
Apparently you thought wrong.
I'll talk more about
Execution on Flare.
Meteor when we get it, and how it's different in 6.
It's different in 7 because it's going to destroy the world.
Yes, it's a plot spell there. But it's also kind of in the game as well. But it's not called Meteor, it's called something else.
Yeah, it's just Comet.
Comet 2.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's pretty obvious where we have to go.
Alright, now I remember. There's a game on the Super Nintendo called King Arthur's World, which is a weird... It's a weird genre-breaking thing. It's like a mix of a real-time strategy, a side-on puzzle game, and, well... It's one of those games that just doesn't really fit a genre.
Oh, that was sort of like Lemmings, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like Lemmings if, you know, you're also murdering people. A really great soundtrack, too. There's a spiritual sequel on Steam now called King Arthur's Gold, but I've never actually played it, even though I own it. That really shows.
There was a hack and slash. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Give me 1 second. And it was like the predecessor to a bunch of to like the Mystara games. What was that?
I didn't say what it is.
1 second. There was I think it was a dragon. Let's see.
Might have actually...
Oh, there. Knights of the Round. That was a SNES game.
It's also the name of the strongest summon in Final Fantasy VII. Oh, there goes Sid. Jane, stop this crazy thing! Oh, my head's spinning. Grandpa, you okay? Think I'm gonna be sick. But first, the good news. While researching, we found
It was a Capcom game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Capcom did a few games like that.
Yep.
You can definitely see, it was sort of an evolution of Golden Axe.
Oh man, the submarine.
Uh,
Yeah, Golden Axe is like it's a pretty memorable game considering it kind of died off as a franchise fairly soon after the first. Like it got a couple of sequels really, but one of them is arcade only, and most of the other ones are pretty forgotten compared to the original. I do know that there was a Golden Axe comic in Sonic. Well, Sonic the Comic, the UK Sonic magazine, which was it was interesting in that was before they just only did Sonic and Knuckles and Tails kind of stories. And because of that, it was only for a kind of short period at the start of the comics run. Like within the first 50 issues, they had a couple of Golden Axe stories, and that was it.
there was a Golden Axe RPG.
Yep.
Golden Axe Beast Rider.
Oh yeah, there was a more, well, I say recent, that is probably like 10 years ago now. It's just forgotten. Didn't really go anywhere.
Down in the A button. Undersea World is yours. They released that one prototype for that Golden Axe game that never came out.
That's like one stage.
Mm.
I know what you're talking about. I think I actually have it. Or maybe I deleted it. Let me double check here. Do I still have it, or did I delete it? Yeah, no. Yeah, Golden Axe. A canceled prototype.
Sid somehow blames himself for the worlds getting merged, even though he had nothing to do with any of the events that caused the worlds being merged.
Yeah, it would be one thing if, you blame yourself because it's like 5 or 6 stages down the way. Oh, if only I hadn't done this one thing, then they wouldn't have released X Death. But nope, nothing to do with it.
He did sort of help make the machines that increase the power on the crystals.
I mean, that hardly feels like it's directly the cause.
Doesn't help.
It didn't help, but it's like... Yeah.
Anyway. Under the Sea. This isn't Kingdom Hearts, so I shouldn't be saying that. I play that section with the sound off. One piece of coral over there. over here. No, not that.
So there's a thing that I bring up sometimes, like just in a, whenever it becomes relevant, which is, you know how there are knights at the round table, like each of them has some unique thing to them.
Yep.
Like, oh yeah, here's the knight who befriended a lion, here's the one who can grow into a giant, here's the one who's invulnerable while the sun is up. It actually turns out almost every town in England has their own unique knight at the round table. Like, not every town, but there are enough that is kind of a running thing. You can go to a town and see, oh, this is where this knight comes from. And you're
Really
like,
want?
I have never heard of this knight. Oh no, we got plenty of
Oh,
local
if you really
legends
want
about
a
him.
lot of fun,
Yeah.
read a listing sometime of the knights mentioned in the Mabinogion. Binogion. It's holy crap. Let me give you an example. Give me a second. Let me just make certain I'm pulling this up correctly. Okay, you know Sir Kay, basically King Arthur's foster brother, right?
I didn't know him, but sure.
Mostly from
Hey,
the Sword and Stone.
Yes, but according to the Mabinogion, at nights and 9 days his breath lasted underwater. 9 nights and 9 days would he be without sleep. And anybody his sword cut, they could not be healed. If he wanted to, he could be as tall as the tallest tree in the forest.
Look,
And
Sir
he
Kay,
generated-
You can't keep giving yourself more powers.
And when he wanted to, he could generate enough heat that the other knights didn't have to set a fire.
Just your nuclear submarine knights. Like, what is the connecting theme here?
Never comes up in the plot.
Yeah,
The Mabinogion is weird
I know.
because every time there's a knight, they'll go, "Oh yeah, you have all these powers," and then it does absolutely nothing with them. Kick dagger that could turn him invisible, but it never comes up in the
Yeah,
plot.
he just forgets he has it.
So,
Yeah.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
So want to see an old ass reference?
Yeah.
Oh, hello,
Let's
babies.
see what-
I'm Mr. Cleo, your psychic friend. I know all kinds of things,
wow.
even about your journey. Even by the time this version of the game was out, that was an old ass reference. Wow, only 54% of the treasures? Wow, look at all the times I saved. I've fought like 200 less battles than the person in the guide at this point. No. But yeah, Miss Cleo, which... God, that stopped being a thing like around the time of 9/11.
Yeah, there's actually a whole fascinating thing about like the the whole psychic trend of like people, well, claiming to have psychic powers, which is almost all of them are very much verifiably false. Like, you can say, oh, there are things some humans could do that might be beyond what we understand, but no, in most of these, it's like hilariously, obviously proven wrong, which is like pretty much all of Uri Geller's stage stuff is easily reproducible once you know the tricks. Which is very funny that he's apparently started sulking when someone pointed this out to him. Actually, link a video about it. It gets kind of depressing because a lot of people who do that kind of thing end up with the same kind of cult following as faith healers, which tends to go off in really depressing ways.
Oh boy, yeah, that's kind of bad.
So I might not link that one really. Or
Hey,
if I do.
let's do something more cheerful, like going to this tower and nearly drown. Probably hold my breath. Only for about 7 minutes. So he's a little worse than Guybrush Threepwood in that regard.
Slightly worse at holding your breath than Sir Kay. I was going to go on about the whole thing of English towns all having their unique knights round table that they have legends about. There are at least 3 werewolves who are on the Knights of the Round Table.
Also, all the enemies
3
are...
different knights in completely different towns in England with different names and like different secondary powers, but they're all werewolves. They explicitly turn into wolves on the full moon.
So, somehow I fall in water.
Yeah.
Also, all the enemies are shadows now. Possibly because of the water. This dungeon is super short. Hey, remember this? It's taking the first 2 acts, but now the amazing power of this crystal shard is within my confident grasp. So be back. Shan't allow you to take it, so be back and be gone. Name is Go-Go. Mimic extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Basis, no, the very soul of mimicry is the ability to aptly adapt to no matter the situation. Thusly, I will imitate your every move. When you attack, I will attack. When you cast a spell, I will cast a spell. Could you intimidate me? More likely it'll be good. It's for you.
Yeah, and of course there's a trick to this fight, which is Go-Go imitates literally anything you do. So
The thing is, all of his attacks are 999. So let's just wait.
You can technically kill him. I've seen it done.
Yep.
There's also a way to make Go-Go hurt himself, preventing him from getting mad and starting his triple meteor. The party should first summon Carbuncle, and then have a dual-casting Time Mage hurt him with elemental magic. Go-Go will counter with 2 spells from a stock of Flare, Holy, and Meteor. Flare and Holy are reflected, hurting Go-Go.
basically tells you the answer to his puzzle.
Oh yeah, it's pretty obvious. This is a
Oh,
sheath your
bravo,
sword
bravo.
situation.
Perfect, just lovely. See me doing nothing, and are copying that nothing
They
yourselves.
pay you the big money.
Rather, you are doing perfectly nothing perfectly. Yes, you feel it, the essence of mimicry. I give you my blessing, and the path continue the path of true intimidation. I do break a leg. And then he banishes himself.
Yep, which means he gets sent to Final Fantasy VI.
Oh, 50? That's a lot. Mime! And we can just teleport out of this dungeon.
Yeah, for a while, absolutely loved that joke. Where if you get sent into, if you get X zoned, you're sent to a different game. Obviously, Gilgamesh does it. Go-Go does it. You know the Biggs and Wedge at the beginning of Final Fantasy VI? They get X-zoned, they get sent to Chrono Trigger.
Oh, neat. And there's the mime.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mime. Mime. They all have capes. They only have the one job level, but as you can see, you need to max out. You need to get, like, all 9s for it. So it's gonna take a while. And it's a super class. It works like Freelancer does in that it gains all the passives, stat boosts, and abilities of the other classes when they're mastered.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Just mean your dead silence.
I'm getting a map. I'm getting a map because there's something specific that I want to get. I could wait for it, but I can get it now. Final Fantasy V. Map. Okay, it's should be around here somewhere. Huh. Okay, maybe it's over here. Oh, hey, look at that. I
Face.
can't do anything with that. Huh. Wait, I thought I could... Okay. Right, go. There's apparently something over here. Oh, no way, that's just where we go to that one town. But we don't need to go over there anymore, because now it's opened up. And also, we have the airship. Huh. Is it over here? No, this is... I've been here and done things here. Huh. I guess that's not until much later. I thought that was open to us immediately after we go to the third world. Well, time to go into the hole in the earth. Never done anything to us before. Anyway, here's some gargoyles. Oh, right, we have holy and there's holy. Oh, right, these absorb holy elemental.
Yep.
Here's flare.
That is the opposite of helping. Alright, now you've undone the damage. Yeah. I know, it doesn't
What the?
fall into extra health. That'd be very funny if it did.
Okay, it revived itself. I didn't know it could do that. Oops. Wow, only 20 MP. I love the gold hairpins. And and here it is. Deeper than the bottom of the sea, yet enveloped by flames. One tablet rests.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to actually make some tablets, like the, well, it's a snack that's mostly just sugar by weight. Kind of a crumbly, like, not quite fudge, but along the lines of that.
Oh, great, the unknown. Ferris is gone. Oh dear. need holy element. And there goes Krill. Despite that, they're doing okay. Water scroll. Just gonna sleep in this lava-filled cave with horrible undead things in it.
I mean, you're saying that, but a lava cave, central heating, good location.
Yeah, especially this time of the year.
Yeah. Like, have you seen the rent on my place? I would save so much money living in a lava cave.
It got cold like so fucking fast here.
Yeah. I'm glad to have, like, somewhere to stay which I can actually keep one of the rooms heated. As well as actually having room elsewhere in the house.
Kind of like how they give you basically 2 accessory slots in Final Fantasy VI. Relics are basically accessories.
In theory, they can do that to split up combinations that you really shouldn't have, but in practice they didn't. They still let you do some really nuts things with it.
Oh yeah. Granted, one of the downsides is, well, I guess it's not really a downside since they changed how everything worked in that game, but one, ribbons were basically considered a relic in that game. You can get infinite ribbons if you fought and stole from a very hard encounter. Like a super, not quite super boss, but close to it levels of encounter. What? Oh, this.
Just unknowns.
Entangle. That gets through ribbon. Fuck you guys. Starting to think they made ribbon bad in this game. Spore? Oh hey, it doesn't work. Just like the actual spore.
like the actual Spore. You know the spin-off game Dark Spore that they made that is now literally impossible to play because you can't go back to the start of the campaign ever?
And also, EA shut down the servers a long
Yeah,
time
they
ago.
shut down the servers, you can't even do that.
Yeah, I know that. Oh boy, that looks like trouble. Oh, that looks like trouble.
Oh,
Doom!
watch out for that skeleton thing. Doom. Watch out, he's casting smashing pumpkins into steaming piles of putrid debris.
You know what? Maybe I should turn them on.
Hmm?
Running.
Yeah.
But yeah, that name is actually kind of a joke. A user from early Doom stuff said, which became a cheat code, and which later became the name of a band. The first part, anyway.
Yep, the smashing pumpkins.
You know what? You're undead, so this is gonna hurt. Fuck you. And there she goes. These enemies suck. Nope. Okay, that one didn't drop me. Uh, these don't seem to have a terrible gimmick to them. Nice.
Anyway, there are at least 28 types of unknown to fight, and if you get all of them, you can start using them in your Game Boy printer.
You can spell out swear words.
Yeah.
Well, English ones at least. Flavoring. They like absorb elements, but are also weak to certain elements, so actually kind of shitty. Oh, you know what? I just realized this would be a great place for the bone armor. Assuming that possess spell is like a death element. Find pits. Floor 6. This isn't as bad as the previous dungeon, at least. Or, not counting the underwater Welsh tower. the other dungeon with the. I was about to say, yeah, the other dungeon with the tablet.
Yeah.
We did do the forked tower in between this and that.
Fork Tower isn't too bad if you know the gimmick and set up your party accordingly. It's a meat grinder in 4-job Fiesta because you might not actually have a class that can survive.
Uh,
Yeah.
well, it's thankfully optional, right?
Yeah, it is optional. It's just nice to have.
Well, if you don't have anyone who can do black magic or white magic, then you don't really have to go there.
Do that, then you just skip it entirely because otherwise it will kill you just constantly.
So Barts can get hit by Doom.
Just the Grim Reaper flies.
So that ribbon really is working wonders for me, huh? Fuck this. At least it gives good stats. Also keep thinking the potions are going to only give me 120 health. Because that's what the potions gave you in Final Fantasy. The high potions that is give you in Final Fantasy 6. Ah, thank God. Fuck this place. Okay, there's... Oh hey! A dwarf, I guess? That is the dwarf sprite from previous games. Or a Viking.
Oh, the Kingdom of Dwarves. Yeah.
Lally ho! That is what the dwarves say in FF4.
Sometimes
And 3.
translated as Rally Ho. Maybe only 5 of us, but all can do the Great Dwarf Kingdom. What, did you just run out of slots to NPCs then? Lally ho!
Oh. We have to take it to the waterfall. Oh. Rally Bow is digging a tunnel, Lally.
Rally Bow? Nope. Flat Earth. Sorry. Hollow Earth theory. Confirmed. Dwarfs.
You guys... I think I know why there's only 5 of them. Because of the enemies outside.
Yep, they're all dead.
Yeah, everyone else is dead. Oh, nice. Magic defense is actually not that big a deal.
Unlike in Final Fantasy VI, which the only stat that actually matters.
Magic evasion, you mean? Defense
Oh,
was
magic
second.
evasion. Yeah, it's one of them anyway.
Yeah, in the SNES version of 6, there was a bug where evasion didn't work, but it was just rolled up into magic evasion. So it would let you dodge really good if you got it up. The thing is, you didn't get stuff that really raised magic evasion until the second half of the game. Not to mention, Shadow and Locke have really good evasion stats and can get equipment that raises their evasion by a lot. But obviously they can't use it in the SNES version. Never worried about it much till now, but it seems like something odd is happening above ground, Lolly. Sure, of course it's above us. It's actually showing on the map where we are. And we're under Mirage. Oh, he saved his game. Save your game, asshole!
You know, we've got those save and should have saved emotes for a reason.
Yeah.
And that reason is I stole them from another server. They're great. I love them.
They're your friends and they love you. Hey, change the scenery.
Which is why they're Amiga discs.
Probably could have taken those ones on, actually. Oh, I have to go up there. Man, find passages sure is a useful skill I keep using. Oh, rude. Alright. Did that work? Nope, not gonna fight these guys. Fuck them. Slimer? It didn't work. That didn't work. Does this work? Hey, did some open that door? Oh wait, I can take this. Krill should have been in the back row this whole time. What? Oh, they all have to die at the same time? Sildra, just take care of them. Kaiser Knuckles. Nope. Uh,
Watch out, it's Slimer and the real Ghostbusters.
running away sure is effective.
Yep. I think I'll go eat an orange or something. I'm just gonna pop off for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, I linked that video about fake psychics in chat. It is very interesting, but seriously pay attention when it starts warning you about stuff, because yeah, some of it gets very dark.
That did something. No, it didn't. I hate these guys. Well, it's not like they really hurt that much. Even though I slept for like 12 hours today, I am getting sleepy. Again. Okay, so I hit all the buttons. What is this stupid puzzle? Oh, first. Who else got poisoned? Fuckers. Why did I keep her in the front? Gain equipped bows. She's very close to maxing out the job. And when the job's maxed out, she gets a really good ability.
Yeah, what is the ability when that's maxed out?
It's a physical ability.
Uh-huh.
It's a physical equivalent to a magical ability, actually.
I'm gonna get physical. Or maybe magical.
When I get the ability, it will be magical. Take back what I said. I hate this dungeon now. I think I have to hit the buttons in a certain order. Wait, actually, these aren't so bad. Oh, god damn it! No shit! No windows!
At least you're not mashing the shift key and getting sticky keys.
I am!
You are? Is
Yes.
that actually what's happening?
Yes!
So press shift 5 times to switch it off. There's an option for doing that. It pops up a bit.
Fair, it's a yes-no thing. Do you want this, yes or no?
Just pause the stream for a minute, go into the system settings and shut it off.
Why is sticky keys on by default anyway? What does it do for it? I'm annoyed. Only 3 hours into the stream so far.
Yeah,
Oink,
you're
oink.
still stuck with me for another hour.
Excess
Since-
sensus oink.
Andrew disease seems to have gone completely dead silent. And I hope he hasn't just muted his mic, because that'd be really embarrassing for me to bring up and then that happens again.
Yeah, I'm still here.
No. Don't tell me you did mute your mic.
No, well, I did, but no, I wasn't talking while I was muted.
Okay, good. So, again, I feel super awkward when that happens.
I've been listening to music videos and stuff, so I'm pretty sure you guys wouldn't want to hear that.
Oh, what kind of music?
Yeah, each one's weak to a different element. Except I can just use whatever. Except I am having problems. Oh, god damn it! Chicken knife. Oh,
That's unfortunate.
yeah, the chicken knife is just really good, but that ability, quote unquote, it has sucks. Oh, fuck you. I should probably summon Carnbuckle. Oh, what? It's turned around? What? Oh, it was oh! This boss is vulnerable to confuse. That's interesting. Oh, but I probably don't want that since they absorb elements. Oh, that didn't work. That super didn't work. Now, Lena has to deal with it, glasses. And she's silenced. Oh, I'm... Nice!
No evil babies. And one of them is dead, I guess. Sorry, I wasn't saying anything there. I was just unpeeling and eating an entire orange.
They also count as undead, so healing magic would have helped kill them. Third tablet.
The third tablet.
Something's written on it. See if the magic sealed in the flow of magma. Meteor.
Meteor.
Counts as 4 comets. But we're out of here. We can rest up in here. Okay. I can finally talk about Meteor now. Once I'm able to cast it on an enemy. Oops. X-Death Soul. You're a good...
How many souls does X-Death have? It's like Dark Souls in here.
Yeah, the thing is, Japan is weird. Is actually different about souls than well, Eastern religions in general are different about souls than Western stuff.
Yeah, Western tend.
I figure Exodus's soul is just like Zeromus's mind or breath that attacked you in the last stage.
Yeah.
4.
It's just very funny if this Western ideal, like you have one immutable soul that's always you, and then to come across, oh yeah, X-Death has like 20 souls.
Well, to be fair, you're probably just not killing it. You're just
Yeah,
pushing it
quite
back
so, yeah,
temporarily.
and it's chasing you like Mr.
Yeah.
X or the Nemesis.
You're just dissipating it, and it takes a little bit of time to reform.
But yeah, Meteor there hit like 4 times. And like I said how Final Fantasy VI has 2 versions of Meteor. Oh, nice, we won. And you always get Dark Matter if you beat X Death Soul. Oops. Yeah, this can.
If I recall, you can steal dark matter
Yeah,
from it, can't you?
No, but there's a different enemy that has a very common steal that is Dark Matter. Yeah, there's a that we did earlier in the stream.
Huh. Oh, by the way, you can run
Yeah,
But you
from X
can't
Death Soul,
hide.
just so you know.
yeah.
Ah, yes.
So, it's,
So Sage's
you had to like get
had to
you had
get. Sorry.
like get dragon eggs or something, right? To unlock these.
You had to get the tablets. There were 4 of them in the game, and each of them gives you the right to take 3 of these 12 weapons. So we've got 3 of the tablets, and therefore 9 of the weapons, and the ones that are left are the kind of sucky ones we don't really care about.
There's the harp, the bell, and the axe.
They're the most conditional ones, really.
Yeah. Okay, that's. Okay, so Sage Staff boosts the power of Holy. So that's really nice. Let's see how much it's boosted by. Nice. Nice one, Bart. Still have some more optional stuff to do. Have several more summons to learn.
What version of the game is this again?
Advanced.
Get out there, I didn't hear you.
Advance.
Here's Andy out here trying to find out if we got any gold cartridge so we can do the reverse sword adventure. There's bottle adventure? Ah, I always get mixed up. Yes, the swordless glitch is the gold cartridge one. But that's an N64 Zelda game, so nobody cares.
Uh, I need to grind for money, oi. Oh god, fuck it. I'm actually starting to feel real tired. How about we end this stream a little early?
If you don't feel like it, then, don't
Stop
feel you have
that.
to keep streaming.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I have to use the bathroom and I'm feeling tired, so, why not?
So that's the end of the stream then. If you're watching us, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and so on.
Yeah, you got most of the optional stuff.
Yeah.
Just
So
one more.
next time, I suppose, is the end of Final Fantasy V.
Yeah, it's definitely closer than the previous time Kitty said that. But still. We just have one tablet to go and some summon magic to get. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 spells left. Summon spells. Well, good night, everyone.